if it'll actually work. I mean, this narrative game in which choices real impact the stories given. We know this, but it's not like I can start from this. So would I have to do this? If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like and sub by any means. I'll have you follow my Twitch in the description of the video. I'm gonna click this and hope that it actually considering starting it, not considering like to start in the middle of it. If that makes sense. Though from what I don't even remember the end of the episode, low-key, partly. I remember that I went from one of the areas and then I ended up speaking to somebody else, which should be like one of the least things I would do. Yeah, so we did get to start from here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to have to go far ahead into the game and not even be able to do this. I was like confused, I didn't know.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him.
Okay.
I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Yes, and
now
you should
that I've
still
told
be
you
alive, but I
everything,
killed you
you want to
basically
take
on
my place,
accident.
do you? No.
Really
I am
wish Peru
Emily.
was still alive,
You are
even though
wasting
he's
your
kind of a
time.
dick.
Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the back.
He was a
coming
dick
from
because
the
he was being
Duchess's room.
brainwashed, basically.
She isn't answering.
So I mean,
Louis, you really must
I don't
learn
know.
to conceal your weaknesses better. If you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simple.
Facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
should have refilled my drink. Oh well. Okay, so like, can we continue game? You don't need to like go so slow. Okay, so like, I'm still questioning what happened to Emily. Like, I don't know yet if there's like, if there's a way to find out what happened before actually the end, because I think you find out in the end, but I don't actually know, and it's kind of confusing partly because like, where would she have gone? There's not really a lot of spots or areas that, you know, she would have gone to. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but oh well. I know what I gotta do for the answers and stuff already to get back where I was yesterday. I cannot retrieve. Wow, okay, Twitter. You be like
But
that.
where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
Keep up your guard.
Be careful, Mother. As if me saying that will...
Okay, there's something else here in this
Knowing
area
Mortimer,
that I need to grab.
I wouldn't be surprised if he rigged his
I don't know
crypt
where
with
it
traps.
So you think the door is not enough?
Do you want to wager your other hand?
We
You've
need
got a point there.
jelly or whatever it's
We
called.
have to find that weapon.
I know I could explore this
What do you
place.
know about the
but
Holy
it's not worth
Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Alright, I remember.
Yes. The centurion that pierced the side of Christ with his lance. That weapon naturally became a holy relic.
Exactly.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying
I
that
guess that's not
everything
wrong.
adds up, but imagine...
Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure.
I don't
Let's
trust
get
her
off
at all.
this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come
Like,
back when we are ready and
She's
armed.
just so...
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take
like,
care of getting the lance.
I guess we're
It's
supposed to trust her,
imperative.
but...
I'll take
I
care
feel
of
like
preparing our departure.
if Louis was in
Hang
love
on.
with Emily,
At
he
least
wouldn't
tell me
leave her
everything you know
here.
about this lance.
Unless she's
But
already
I
gone.
have never seen
But we
it.
don't know.
There's
We don't know
nothing
where
else
she
I can
is.
say, Louis. Well,
And I feel like
you
we
can
can
always go
easily just
snooping
ask,
around Mortimer's
but we never
study.
ask.
I remember
And they
seeing
never really
paintings of
mention her,
Longinus there.
which is weird too. I want to know why you
Hang on a
shot
second.
Emma.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
Insist, goddamn
I
it.
want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis, I don't think
I'm gonna
you've
be
really
honest,
understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I
No.
had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen,
trust you.
I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them.
You know, at first I like
sake,
this, but like
no
the backstory of it all, like the
Nothing will
quote-unquote
stop you if I
demons
understand
and all this
correctly.
other stuff, I
Enough,
don't really
Louis.
like a lot.
If you could see the
Makes me,
extent
like,
of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One
I don't
more.
mind this game. Like at first
If
I was like,
they
it's kind of
find you
boring,
in
but
possession of the lance,
then I
they
ended up buying all
won't
the
let you get
episodes,
away
so.
with it. Choose
And
only
it was only
one
for like $8
and
so I
hide
mean,
it
it's worth
under
it
your jacket
compared to like
so
the
you don't get
$25
caught
if it
with
wasn't on sale.
Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you
If
in
it wasn't
possession of
on
the
sale, I
lance,
don't know if
we're
I would've
all
got it right away.
doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
Excuse me. I have so many other games that I have downloaded and stuff. Like I want to explore the rest of this place, but like, you know, there's something there. Wait, I don't want to pick anything up that I don't know about.
Amber.
And thanks to the amber. The way he said fucking amber though. Like goddamn. Okay. I don't like how they teleport us everywhere.
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of
Yes,
Christ.
I remember this. Okay. This uses 3. I don't want to do that. I want
The
to use the free
Gospel of St.
version.
John is the most detailed on the subject of the crucifixion. When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe.
See the fog back there?
Shimmering lance? What is this telling me? Medieval
this one?
Hermetic traditions evoke the idea of
it's
using
free.
noble materials
I don't have
for
to use
relics,
the,
which the monasteries often made themselves in order to attract pilgrims. Of course, they had to inspire greatness. So here, we might think of gold, whereas a centurion could not have hoped for anything better than copper at the time. The true lance would not have been a luxurious weapon.
No, we gotta go to the dining room after this. Oops. Know who it is. I don't want to use this though, but I'm gonna have to.
The name of the
It's fine.
Roman soldier who killed Christ never appears in the biblical canon. Yet, it is said that he was a centurion and was called Longinus.
That's all that's really about that. But now, I guess we have like more information or whatever. Don't think anything's here though. Like no chest or something that we can reopen up, because you can kind of keep getting things from that, but there's nothing anyway. There's a chest before the room of the dining room, and I gotta get that, but I don't. Oh, wrong way. It's this way. I keep forgetting. But yeah, I need to get that sometime. Is there another way around? No, there isn't. Just wanted to make sure. So we need to get that, but there's like I'm trying to remember where there are jellies or whatever they call it. There should be jellies before you talk to Piaggi or whatever you say his name. There is I think in this room that we just entered, there are some. I'm trying to remember, but honestly don't. Most likely it's in there. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, so now we're in here. There's some of that. Thanks. Well, now I know that's one of the things that we've received before. Question is there any more in this entire place? Because I don't actually know.
Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
I think I need to get
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
It's just Devil's Thorn? Damn it. Not really worth it. I used one of those for that. I guess it's like worth something, but there should be more jellies than the one we just got. Like there's like one that'll fill up the top layer. We just gotta find it. We gotta find it, find it. We gotta find it, find it. Don't know what that was. Isn't there a chest in here too? I guess not. Because the ones you've already opened, you can just get them again. And I think that's really neat. But, unfortunately, I gotta get there in the first place. Okay, so where are there? So on the way to the place we're going to. Never mind, that's closed all of a sudden.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Okay. Oh, there's some there. Okay, nothing else. So now we're not gonna have the one on the end, but that should be fine for the thing. Golden elixir. There are you. Here's Washington. There, we do need to speak to Washington, but not yet. Definitely don't need to yet. Okay, so now we go to the dining room. Like we're going now. Oh my god, my ear. So you get like trophy for every choice you make in this game, and it makes me like, because like it affects the story a bit, but at the same time there are things that like don't affect it. Like
Discourse on the Method.
I don't
by
know.
Descartes. This book changed the way I look at the world.
I know that's gonna give me quote unquote negative impacts, but it doesn't do much actually if you think about it. I don't think there's anything else.
Seriously,
Painting.
turning Ulysses' companions back into humans.
Before we speak to him, we gotta look for the... There's the box right there. I think that's the one that has all the other ones.
The lock is surrounded by a
excuse me.
triple circle.
I guess we'll see. It should be free to be able to do it though this time, because we have the key, yeah. Which the other one didn't have a key, I don't think. Like, it didn't give me an option for it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right.
I've retrieved everything.
Oh, yeah, see, like... And then we'll save that last one, and then we'll use the negative thing. Could you imagine falling? Just be like, oh shit! Okay.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well.
I don't know
I'm
why
only
this is an
searching for
opportunity.
information about the Lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
You're not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Why does he say that he was listening
Don't
to us,
push
but
it.
like, he was
Leave
speaking
while
of
you
Walmart?
still can.
I'm so confused.
Your Eminence, are you alright?
Wait, is mentioned the signing email.
Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you
We
turn
know what a
around,
lance
please?
looks
What
like
do
in
you want to
reality.
know about
It's
the Holy Lance?
probably no different,
Eminence,
unless
turn
there's like a
around.
bunch of different
This
colors.
is the weapon
of one.
used by a Roman
I guess it's a
centurion.
possibility, but
On the very
I don't
day
think so.
Christ was
I feel like
nailed
this
to
is
the
just gonna be
cross,
one.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
We didn't even get the opportunity, did we? Yeah, we did. I used it already. The fuck am I talking about? Or maybe I didn't. Is there nothing else here? Why is it a validation to do
Nose is
that?
bleeding.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus.
I think he has the same shit. Use Carmelite water. And say only some information.
No, I was wondering about it myself.
Oh, Louis. It's even worse than I thought.
And then
I believe you when you say you've only come to find out more. But in that case, it means that Sarah didn't even tell you the point of it all. Because, believe me, you are looking for it. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
No. It's not a lie.
No, Your Eminence. I thought you'd be the only one able to help me with it.
Your words lack conviction, Louis. If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good.
Well, we don't want to lie.
You have no reason to lie to me. Imagine you find
I think you know, anyway.
I don't doubt, given how resolute you are when you've got something on your mind. Then what? What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
If I told you why I needed this lance, you would never believe it.
Trust me, you can tell me anything.
It's our only chance to vanquish the demons.
Sounds like a liar.
Louis, you sound
Okay,
just like Sarah. Do you realize you are following the same path, step by step? Sarah also started by imagining things. She too spoke of demons, I am told. She could no longer speak to anyone, and saw a hidden monster in every guest, lurking in the shadows, ready to devour her. You must let us help you. Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance.
Okay.
It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a
where we go.
perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she's
His nose does not
frantically
look like
trying
it's
to
been
drive
bleeding.
away are
Why did
in
he
her
mention
own
that?
mind. Take good care of yourself. God
It's
keep
not
you.
bleeding. I don't know what he's talking about. Or what? Why he said it was bleeding before when we originally started talking to him. It's like, no, it's not. But okay. But okay. So there's like two things that I know what I gotta do. Before we get into like where I was before the, what should we call it? So there should be a manuscript on this left side, but there might not be. Unless I already grabbed it, I don't know. Never mind, I just got it. Speak to you, Washington.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
What do you know about the Holy
I'm
Lands?
back on the trail of my mother again. I don't have time to explain, but would you know anything about the Holy Lance?
That's good news. But be careful, Louis. You might end up getting noticed.
Do you know anything or not?
No, I regret I don't. But why not ask von Wallner? Theology is his field, after all.
That's an idea. In that case, I'll try and find him.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
You're right.
Yeah, because of Emily.
Thanks for everything, Mr. President.
See you later.
Light? Oh, trying to turn. I'm guessing that's why. Okay. Go upstairs and enter Wallner's room, inspecting the letter. Well, I don't need to read that out loud every single time. What are you doing?
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Wasn't Wallner's room over here? Maybe I'm wrong. That Wallner's room was on this side at first.
Monsieur Johann
Oh.
von Wallner.
I was right. I couldn't remember. Jesus, my head.
It seems like he isn't here.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I was doing that. Is that not jelly?
The signs of
That's weird.
obscurantism.
There's jelly on that fireplace, but it doesn't let us pick it up.
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used
What's
recently.
up? Like, is the blotter just like
going to write? It's smudged.
you know, like
It's
what
not
it
all
is?
legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned.
Decode I'll use water because we don't want to use that.
Landing stage. So Volner is going to leave Al-Azif at the landing stage, isn't he?
Before I do that, let me... Never mind, there's nothing else.
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted.
Yes, he was. Examine things on the desk.
Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
Look more closely. That's what we need to do.
Straw on his desk. As if to protect something fragile. Yes. Someone must have packed something away here. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
Seen that before, or did we say, I recognize those symbols?
I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
Okay, we're good now. So there might be more shit in here before I, do what I gotta do in here.
Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner.
Still don't know what's going on.
The alchemist is an old man. So, let's see what Volner has in his bookcase.
So, let's see. Inspect the books.
A few works on religions, 2 scientific essays about human thought. Most of these works are on alchemy. Longini Militis Fabulum. Ah, what have we here? It looks like a kind of biography on Longinus the Centurion.
Oh,
truly, Volner has done everything he can to get information about that lance. I'd better keep this one, though.
De Richet?
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lance.
What are you doing in my room?
I was looking for you. It's not wrong. I was looking for him.
Sir, perfect timing. I was looking for you.
You were looking for me? Well, here I am. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you might help me.
You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool. You are looking for the Holy Lances.
What are you afraid of? I'm new.
I'm not looking for the lances of Longinus von Volner. I'm looking for the lance of Longinus. The one that pierced Christ's side.
You are playing with fire.
Don't take it the wrong way. I'll leave you all the copies. Don't worry about that.
Good answer. What are you playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
Ah, I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
Mortimer
for a long
doesn't have
time.
it.
Isn't that right?
I don't
Why,
think
you
so.
little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about?
I'm gonna do it again.
But calm yourself, goddammit. You're the one I'm trying to help.
What? What?
I heard you talking with His Eminence, and it seemed to me that this story about the lances had put you in a tight spot. I was only trying to be helpful.
But why didn't you tell me straight away?
Seeing as I hadn't found it, I didn't want to commit myself too quickly. If I failed, I would look like a beginner.
I understand. I thought you were trying to manipulate me. But please...
okay, now...
excuse me.
After this conversation, we're back to where we were before.
Away. But you
before
can't get ahead by staying in the shadows on a case like this. There are already several of us searching for the Lance of Longinus. And it would be smarter to pool our information.
Unfortunately, I've barely made any progress. I'm still trying to find out what the original lance really looked like.
Let me reassure you, we've all been there, given the number of copies there are in existence. It also took us quite some time to discover its true shape.
It's a
Many
lance.
believe the central part of the head of the
do you guys
lance
not know
to be
what
covered
lance looks
in
like?
gold. Whereas, in truth, its center is made of an alloy of copper and iron.
That does make sense. In those times, a centurion wouldn't have any chance of possessing a lance made of gold.
That is the perversion of Christian idolatry. A copper lance could not have been noble enough to pierce the side of Christ.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Louis. Keep me posted as to your research. We're bound to end up...
hasn't said anything about it. I mean, maybe.
I managed to get the biography of Longinus the Centurion. Let's see what it can teach me. An interesting passage here tells me that the lance is engraved with the symbol of the first Christians.
The fish.
The fish.
Okay. And then we go to Mortimer's office, which is this way. And then... oh, wait. Wait. Yes. Wait. Look at this statue. First consume 3 royal jellies and then a golden elixir. Wait, why would I... oh, golden elixir heals the jelly things that I would be using. Okay, that makes sense. But I don't think we have any. Maybe we have one, yeah. I think. Do we? No, we don't. So there's a statue here somewhere. Oh. You.
Saint Longinus. Let's take a closer look at his lance.
This is the
It's
lance.
shaped like a leaf, like the real lance, maybe. How can I be sure?
Oh man. Why is it a zebra? What should I think?
No, this is too easy. Mortimer's trying to throw me off the track again. It seems too visible to be true. Impossible not to see the statue on first glance, given its size. And more, but the true lance so easy to see.
Why would you want me to use both of these in order to know?
Looks like there's a symbol engraved on the tip.
A fish.
Yes, a fish. The Christian fish, no doubt. It can't be a coincidence. It must have been done on purpose.
Well, if it...
good thing I took a closer look.
If it...
I think this statue does represent Longinus, armed with a lance that wounded Jesus. The Holy Lance. Okay. How can I find out if this is an exact representation? There's no way of being certain of it.
Okay, so there's a painting. Is it the painting over here? Is it this one? Yes. What do I gotta do? Read this.
Adoration of the Shepherds with Saints Longinus and John. Giulio Romano. 1534. Longinus is holding the Holy Lance in his left hand, and I'll bet he's holding the sponge soaked in holy blood in the other hand. Yes! Here we can see that the Holy Lance is represented in the shape of a spear. Yes. I better make sure I check this twice. It's a work that dates from the Renaissance. There's nothing to say that it's not based on erroneous elements.
Cover the information.
This work is an order from Lord Mortimer. All the details have been conceived with a specific goal in mind. Upon closer examination, you can see that even the style clashes with that of most of the other works in the manor. No, if Mortimer has taken special care as the conception and the exhibition of
I like how he
painting
answers the
in the
only thing he
same
was
way
just talking
as for the
about.
Nightmare painting, it must be of some significance. And that is indeed the true shape of the Holy Lance, a spear shape.
Well, I mean, that's a lance. Okay, it's a lance. Like, we know what a lance looks like, right? And then we know that there's, on the end of it, there's a fish. That's all we really need to know. You know, like... Okay, so... Now, we gotta go to Pyaggi's room. I don't know if Pyaggi's on the left or the right. I know Wolner's right here. Okay. I think we're closer to Pyaggi's room. Like I said, I don't actually know. Or is it this room? Oh. Oh, shit. We just gotta go all the way to the end. Should be the first room, right? I mean, it looks like it. Gotta see. What's in this room? I wonder. We can't go there yet, but I'm guessing that's what we're about to do anyway. Ow. On the far left, there's some papers on a chair. There's also a jelly for you to take. Oh.
Cardinal's not in his room. I bet he went back to stuffing himself.
Obviously. But it's also a
Honey,
good thing.
the remedy of the gods.
Okay, we'll use that once we pick up all the other
My
ones.
dear Giuseppe.
There's some on the balcony though, so like we'll need that.
The Lying Girl by Boucher. Here's a painting of mischievous eroticism. I wonder what Pyaggi must think of this.
Okay. So some of that. Oh, I didn't even mean it. It's fine. I didn't think that was the last one. Why did it load though? Is there gonna be a cutscene or something?
Let's have a look at his personal papers.
Honestly.
Of course, it's in Latin, the language of the church.
Thank you, Mother, for teaching me this language, even though you really didn't.
All those hours of learning Latin declensions are going to pay off in the end. Mother will be proud.
Yeah,
now, this could be interesting. Let's say
She's gonna be so proud that
various
you can
representation
read Latin.
criteria, of which are shown the most common throughout the centuries, and in different forms. If Pyaggi's notes are anything to go by, the weapon I'm looking for is shaped like a tapered spear. And that should help me
We
identify.
knew this. We knew this for the longest time. It's a fucking spear. What do you expect it to be? You know what I mean? Like, gathered up for the real lance. Return to the inner crypt. So now we gotta go back to the
Cardinal's
crypt.
not in his room. I
We knew
bet he
this.
went back to stuffing himself.
We knew he's not in his room. What do you mean? Hold up, let me crack my neck. Not my neck. Let me itch my fucking face. Jesus. Sorry that you guys can hear me moving my headset around. It's the problem with this headset compared to the other one where it was like semi-quiet or something. It was just different is all I'm trying to say. Is there stairs over here? Yeah, the closest stairs is over this way, so let's just use those. Wait, those ones go upstairs, don't they? Maybe they don't, I don't know. Yeah, no. I don't know where these stairs go down, though. I think they go down in one of the side rooms, which might lead to the area we need. But, we gotta go to the inner crypt. While we're here, we want to examine all the in-the-lens copies. Raise spotlights copies, however, need a bit more vigilance. I'm not sure if it's enough to interact with them, so be safe. Make sure to pick up the examine option on them too. Or what was I saying? Wait, why did those stairs lead me down here? I thought they were bringing me somewhere else, but I guess not. Oh, what's that? Golden elixir. Elixir. So I need a lot more royal jelly so that we can be full again. Because you use them so quickly. I feel like you don't really need to have them in the game, to be honest. But it's fine. It's not a big deal, just kind of annoying a little bit. Just a tiny tad bit. Yeah. And then we're in this room. Oh, and then we go to the other side. Wait, what's in this chest? I didn't even know this was still here.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
I think we have the door. Oh. Or the door. Fuck me. Oh shit. I don't want to use the ability points in order to unlock a fucking chest. Just, I hate that. Okay, well, shit. Let's just go through. And then we'll have to go to the crypt. But after the crypt, we basically need to, we need to look at shit, basically. That's a part of it, which I still won't understand, though. Let's go to the other side, if I can. So now we go left. This way is so much. Oh, this way is so much quicker. It's not like the maze is difficult, you know? You just kind of go through it and you're fine. I just like... There's like certain things that... Like there's one specific part of this game where like... I mean there might be more, but I don't know. There's like a thing where... Fuck, never mind. I can't. My head's hurting by thinking. Just saying. Honestly though. Excuse me. I've been burping all day, like no cap. Huh. We got a nail for doing that? Why? Okay. So let me go on this right real quick. It says on like this thing for like the guide or whatever for the best ending to go across the little bridge, right? But the bridge over there is still little. If it said like, oh, the one with the torches, that'd be better because that one does not. Wait. Hold up. I think that just ends right there abruptly. But there's an item right here too that we can look at. Examine.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is made entirely of iron. I can see that the tip is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
There's no fish. So, we're good. Oh. There's more. I didn't even know. I thought it was gonna just be like in every other area. I can see
that this lance has the characteristic shape of a spear. It is made of iron. And its tip is engraved with a cross.
Oh, no. Unless we were just lied to and it's actually not. Well, there's only 2 here. There should be more. Let's go across this bridge and see. There's a coffin here. Cool, cool, cool.
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
Inspect.
This sarcophagus is beautifully made, but ancient. Stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
Well, yeah, because... Never mind, I don't know why. So, like... Wouldn't...
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
Okay, yeah, this one cuts off. That's what I thought. What's on this side, though? There might be stuff to grab. There's not... Oh. Is that the one we need?
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape.
Yes.
It's copper-rimmed.
Yes.
I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see that. But it says right here, around the amber here, there are 2 lance copies of the characteristic of this spear. Cross the bridge and inspect the first sarcophagus, climb the 3rd. Cross the bridge. For the second, nameless. The remaining much longer bridge here has a solitary lance at the end, a leaf shape. Yes, that's the one we need. We know this. Okay. Take.
Must be sure of my choice. I can't get it wrong. Am I sure this is the one to take?
Well, why is this a big deal? There's more lances anyway if it doesn't work. The thing is, there's no fish on it. So, like, I mean the Eye of Ra, unless it's a fish. I was confused. Like, in the guide it says he goes here. But, like... You know, does he really? Also, since I picked up that lance, can I actually still pick up the other lances? Probably not, but, like... He could easily just... Okay. I'm so glad there's no fall shit. So glad there's barriers around that shit, because, like, Loki would have just fucking died. Yeah, no, you can't pick up the other ones. I feel like you should be able to, like, do that, to be honest. So now we take this other path and go to the same area. I wish my character was a little quicker, to be honest. Okay, hold up. So, you now have the choice of 2 bridges. Take the one nearest to the lance on the floor. It will take you to a 5th. Hold up, let me read this. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold up. This time take the alternate path we now explored. Yes, that's what I'm doing. And you come across the road with this 3rd. I wish they would just say casket, not fucking sarcophagus or whatever the fuck you say. But you cannot interact with it. Continue on to the 4th one. There are 2 lances on the ground. Leaf shape and spear shape. Wait, are you telling me that I already fucked up because I grabbed that lance? Then why the fuck did it tell me to go that side? Oh, there's more. Oh, it's because I'm full. I swear, I'm gonna be pissed if that really just fucked me up.
Flavius Aetius.
It shouldn't have, but it might have, and that would piss me off. There's nothing else. Wait. Yeah, you can't pick it up. This game is not it. This pisses me off. We already fucked up because it says okay, let me go back to where it says to go to the other side, the left side, right? It says, so be safe, make sure to pick up the examine option on all of them, right? Which we did. But then it says to go all the way on the left. So I thought the left one was there was only one lance you could pick up on that left side. So it made sense to me that to pick up the last lance that he mentioned. But no, that is not how it is. And we basically just fucked up because of that. Oh, because it sounded like he was saying to grab the lance on the left side that's the farthest away from the other ones. And then go to this right side and maybe find the other part of the spear or some shit, right? No, that's not it. We need to find the end of a fucking spear. Like, it's a spear, for fuck's sake. Just like, bruh. A leaf-shaped spear, so we do that, and it just fucked us all up. Because we can't pick anything up. I feel like you should be able to change, like, oh, this one isn't it. Let me pick up this one. This one looks more like it, right?
Great.
That would make sense to me. But unfortunately, this game is not like that. And that's a very big problem, honestly. Okay.
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
Take a closer look. Well, we already fucked up, so I'm just gonna exit this fucking website that's supposed to be a guide. It's not really one.
Let's see what we can find here.
You know what, yes.
Ha! Great. Now let's see what's inside.
Damn.
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
He didn't really...
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription.
It's him. Didn't you not look inside? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do anymore. We don't have the right spear. And I'm pissed now. Hold up. I'm sorry, but I needed to do this. This is annoying the fuck out of me. Back to main menu. I need to, wait. What are you fucking talking about, bro? Actually, it might not have saved. Hold up. It might not have saved from the area I was just in. I might have, I don't know. I'm hoping it didn't save when I made that choice of the lance. Wait. Where am I? Wait. No, you fucking game, dude. I'm pissed. No cap. I'm fucking pissed. The way this game works just pisses me off so much. Like, I can't pick up the, you know, the other fucking, what you call it, and it pisses me off even more. Basically, we all fucked up because the goddamn fucking thing told me to pick up the goddamn fucking leaf-shaped fucking spear, and it wasn't even that one. Like, what the fuck? Like, it didn't even... You know, like, the fucker should say, yeah, this is where the spear is, not examine every single fucking spear here. Like, what? Like, what do you mean? So, I didn't even know there was gonna be that many spears afterwards, and then there was. And there fucking was. It's like, bro, piss me off repetitively. Like, holy fuck, do you know how much a waste of time that was? Like, let's say I examined every single fucking one, right? Do you legit know what a waste of time that is? Can I put it back? Is there a way to put it back? There isn't, but I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna try it anyway. Like, for real though, like, you can carry more than one spear. It carries, like, so much shit on them anyway. I'm so pissed. Got the wrong goddamn fucking spear, and it pisses me off so much. Like, I was just trying to get a good ending, and we picked the wrong goddamn spear. Because it told me to go to the end here, and then there was a spear, so we go, hey, maybe this is the right spear. Nope. Because there's a whole nother area, which I mean, I knew that, but I didn't think there was more spears. I thought we were gonna, like, find the other part of the spear and attach it or whatever, and then, like, only that one specific would be able to attach it in the first place. But no, that's not how it worked. They want you to fucking take the spear end, not even, like, the full spear, just the spear end, and then fucking leave. Just, like, go to the wharf, that's it. Like, are you serious? Like, are you sure I'm playing a good game? Like, I'm just saying, this game has so many problems I just don't agree with. Like, the ability points, that should not be a thing. I don't think you need to be able to have ability points and, like, all this other shit to keep up, like, I don't even know what you're keeping up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have good choices, you have bad choices, etc. I don't know if I know the copies. Oh, it's just by Lord Mortimer. Well, probably because I couldn't fucking do it right. That's probably why it was telling me to examine every single one. Sorry, but I don't want to fucking examine every single goddamn one, and I just want the right one. I was, like, really pissed. And I am pissed. Like, like, what was I gonna do, you know? Shit. Like, I'm actually really stressed out because of that now. It pisses me off.
I'm already pressed for time as it is.
Jesus.
Mother's waiting for me on
drive
the wharf.
through an alleyway that loud. Okay, buddy. Oh, man. So, do all this shit. Totally not pissed right now. Not at all. Let's grab that. So, like, now we gotta go all the way back to the beginning, or like the entrance to this place, and then go through that out the front, which we still don't know what happened to Emily, and that's the only thing I really care about right now, to be honest. It's like this main story is annoying.
Wow, what's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur, I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him, immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Give him a sense. Hit him.
Look, I don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't bank on getting rid of me so easily, de Richet. Where have you been?
Got lost in the basement.
Did Lord Mortimer tell you you could trust me?
Yes, but...
So, I might have disappointed you on the negotiation of your precious cannons, but Lord Mortimer believes I can still be useful. I'm working for him right now, and you're wasting my time with your questions. Look, if he hasn't taken you into his confidence, then you shouldn't know yet.
I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer.
Actually,
the
I
game
haven't.
is up. Give me what you took.
I mean, I still robbed
You know,
from him, but...
this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the servants.
Give him in the muddle. Give him another address.
Very well. Fair is fair. You've exposed me. Here. This is what I took from him. Look, I'm sorry. I acted on a bizarre impulse.
I don't know either, and frankly, you have disappointed me. That said, it is not as bad as I thought it would be. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
That's right. Go play somewhere else.
Why
See
would you
later,
leave me? Why wouldn't you take me to Lord Mortimer? Like, okay, think about this. You steal something from somebody, right? Like, during this time zone, right? Or time era. You're most likely gonna be brought to the person that you stole from. Like, and here, where else are you gonna, you know, where else are you gonna take me anyway, right? So, why didn't he do that? Why did he just be like, I know you're stealing, blah, 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 and then I give it to him? It's not even that bad. Like, we didn't actually give to him what we were supposed to give to him, though. We just gave him some random shit. It's just like he didn't even like react to it that much. Did I just see? I scrolled away a notification. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. What? Conference room is locked? Well, damn, I have to really go all the way around for that shit. Wait, what? Stairs is locked too. That's actually strange. So, like, the doors that we're supposed that we got a confrontation at are the doors that are locked. Can you explain, please? Like, I don't actually understand. So these doors on this left side are locked. Now, from what I know, there's these doors, which is the one we were just in. We know that's not it. What's over here? It's a manuscript. I didn't even know I was missing that. Not losing that. Yeah, missing that. Can I use those doors yet? Is that what I needed to do? It's the only thing that makes sense to me, because I don't think there's any other door out here. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't actually know, but I guess we'll see in a sec. I don't think so, because we weren't able to, yeah. We don't even know what's on this side at all. Maybe we do, you know? But most likely not. I wish we could close the crypt. Because then maybe we could just come back in the future and then, you know? But Unfortunately, that's not it. Wait, what? We just went around and there was nothing here. I'm so fucking confused. So the door was locked. We couldn't go up the stairs for some reason, but it wants us to join our mother on the wharf. Okay. Makes sense. I'm very confused right now. It just doesn't explain it, and that's a big problem. Because, like, we go through here. This is where the confrontation was, right? So obviously you would think, yes, go through here, right? Makes sense. But the conference room, it looks like the door is ajar, but we can't enter there. We can't enter the stairs for some fucking reason. I don't actually know why. Because it wants us to leave this area. It says join our mother on the wharf, right? So we do that, or we try to. And it doesn't allow us to. But we didn't actually try everything here. Hold up, what was that? Did I not see that correctly? I did. I knew I saw that. I think I missed that for the longest time too. I still want to know what happened to Emily. Like, I'm actually questioning it, you know? Like, straight up. You know how big this place is? I'm sorry, but, like, I'd never own something like this. Like, it doesn't even look that cool. Do you know how fucking... Like, how do you even get to the bottom levels? There's not, like, a platform or anything, which actually could work. Maybe not, because the books would, like, shake. The bindings would be fucked up by the end of going down anyway. So, yeah. Ooh, what was that?
Amber crystals.
It's fine. Let's use those. Oh, it's amber crystals. Okay. Oh shit. That just helped us out. I can't speak properly. Hey, hold up. Maybe we should look and see if our mother is at the wharf. I don't think this is gonna matter really, but yeah, we don't see anything any different. I didn't know if like we could see something that might like be happening down there or something. So like there's like a confrontation or something gonna happen or something that like we see from above, and then we just like know what's coming. I guess. I mean, it's not gonna make a big deal or anything, but. Cutscene time? Question mark? Oh shit.
Ah, Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
I don't trust you.
Come closer, please.
Shit.
It's time we had
These guys have black masks and
What's-
there's white masks.
What's wrong,
like,
my
what's
lord?
the point?
Tell me, what's with all the bodyguards?
Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
That is?
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am
her
aware
longer
of
than
her
she knew you.
theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons. She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last
Does that mean you're a demon, though?
602 years, I have been this dear
be honest.
William Mortimer.
How many of you are there?
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels. True that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and
Like,
the
where is
family
that
to
much
which
that'd be
I
fucked up?
belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory
So it's
is your
total of
brother?
8.
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are, because a large number of our kind remain hidden, or never reveal themselves even to us.
How do you get older if you live forever? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you stay at a certain age? Why would you pick an older age? You know? Like, I don't believe that. Like, how do you get older if you never grow older? You know what I mean? How can I believe him? Why tell me this?
But why me?
Why do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that. Don't worry.
What has my mother got to do with all this?
She embarked on a crusade many years ago to kill all the demons.
How did you react to that?
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No. I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true
book was
nature
Al-Azif,
to her.
Wasn't it?
Did she speak about it?
Not so long ago, yes.
Indeed, it was already Al-Azif. She wanted to unlock the secrets.
What are their intentions?
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve.
But then again, why were you trying to cause war before? So that, I don't
How
believe
would
him.
you qualify your species scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
I'm not a scientist. Not wrong. Physics, biology, philosophy. What? Well, philosophical is like an
I would say biology.
So, I would class demons along with parasites.
The comparison's not very flattering.
Yeah,
you live
exactly.
inside a host and you feed on that host. Do you not?
A large number of parasites are essential to the survival of their bearer, you know. We do indeed choose a host. We enter inside them, and we evolve with them. But if you prefer a more philosophical approach, or a more poetical one, consider us as an idea.
I just want to bring up
We are
Emily.
an idea that penetrates
And
the
ask
human
him where's
spirit.
Emily.
But in fact,
No cap.
in no way are we a danger for our hosts. Quite the contrary, we strengthen them.
I'm gonna be honest, he doesn't sound that bad. Now that we've met him, I mean, he could still be hiding things, but like, I mean, kind of already knew he was a demon, but like, he still could be hiding things. Since when do demons do they manipulate thoughts?
And you truly have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
To what end?
And what do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
Rubbish.
Of course you do. And you expect me to believe that, I suppose.
Louis, demon is just a word. It
I
all
guess.
depends on what exists beneath the surface. I understand that this isn't easy. The culture of men is centered on the fact that demons are responsible for all the evils on Earth.
But if it's the same in every single culture,
Exactly.
then maybe there might be something to it. Don't you think?
Certainly there is something to it.
Exactly.
Control. Man has spent his existence wishing to believe in the supernatural and imposing his belief on others. What could be more convenient for manipulating the masses?
I'd rather believe in aliens
Perfect,
than
inaccessible
before I
being,
believed in
and a
ghosts.
plethora of demons in everyone. The perfect idea to relieve men of all responsibility
I'm
while
still confused why
still
he's telling
finding
me
them
this.
guilty.
What are these powers exactly? Yeah, let's go back and then say pass, because I don't want to ask everything.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come,
Like, is he gonna kill me?
you'll soon see.
Whoa, whoa,
After
what's his
you-
body doing? Can we talk about that? Why conference instead of imposing your will upon us?
Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A
So
family
you killed her?
of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is
So
the
you killed
master
her?
of their own home.
You could have kicked her out, but you killed her?
It was you who killed her.
The child was already condemned, Louis.
Bro,
My
I don't
father
like you.
would
I
never
never
have let her be. I had to pass inside her mind and, yes, make her take her own life. Trapped between the unyielding control of my
There's still
father
something that
and your
doesn't make
mother's terrible treatments, I wouldn't wish a life like that on anyone. Would you?
So neither my mother nor Peru were ever guilty. You just gave me the runaround with that whole investigation.
Now, don't take it the wrong way. I was obliged to keep up appearances so that Gregory wouldn't suspect me. And it enabled me to size you up, Louis.
You haven't sized me up yet. You don't believe? Why conference instead of posing your will upon us?
If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period.
Right, so you
The
have
idea of
wars
organizing
between each
conferences
other.
was the answer to everything.
But you don't
the
know
interest
how
being
many of
to
you
erect
are
some
there.
rules among ourselves.
But yeah, that makes
Our
sense, but
family
like you should
first
still know
divided
if
up
there's
all
some
the
still
principal
alive.
countries
Like
of the
you
world.
should
Now,
have a
whenever
number,
one of us
even if
wants
you
to
don't know if
propose a major
there's more,
change between
you know.
these countries,
Or like one
they
died or
summon the
some shit 'cause
demon
they
in
went to
question
hiding or something.
and initiate a conference. The demon that
how many
initiates the
guild there
proposition
are.
doesn't have to give notification of the
You
subject
don't have
of
to
the
name,
conference
you know,
beforehand.
like any more or any
Consequently,
less.
we
as long as we
participate
know.
along with our best assets.
There's
Once
no
the
way we can
humans are
kill
brought
him.
together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants.
Oh,
The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection,
Really didn't like this
during which
game.
we are allowed to be persuasive, but not to impose our will.
But then again,
A second
why
meeting closes
why
the
does he
conference
want the
with a final
spear?
vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I
And
understand
also-
your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy what reflects. I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis.
Yeah, you're.
Come, I've something to
He's
show
so
you.
quiet about. You said you were gonna do that earlier, but you didn't. You brought me to the fire. and we were, like, two
There
steps
is
away
one
in.
question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
He wants to retrieve the sphere. I see where he's going. I don't see where he goes with this.
I mean, it's obvious you want me on your side, but that doesn't explain why you're telling me all these truths.
Louis, this conference is indeed of capital importance to me.
There's
and
not really.
yes, I want you on my side. But that's not the main reason that compels me to confide in you.
What is it then?
Look, we are of the
He knows
gods,
about it.
Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me. You are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow.
Is he lying to
Have
me, or is he
you
telling me
ever
the
had
truth?
any visions?
No.
Yes.
Stop it. It's
Have
absurd.
you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's
Yes.
body without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep?
Yes.
Maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
What do you mean?
Louis, I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no.
Is Sarah a real mother?
You are my son.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are we actually his son? Because you can easily lie to
many
us.
significant events since your arrival.
I don't really
To tell you the truth, I don't get much time to ask myself those questions.
Quite right.
Why is he
Best not
acting
react to
normal?
all this too suddenly. Take some time to think about it all. For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there, inside you.
Yeah, okay.
Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside,
that's funny.
but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
I know.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
I feel like he would kill me if, you know.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
Why can't we ask about Emily? That's all I care about, to be honest.
Now I
think
can
about
hear
it.
a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will
I'm gonna be
able
honest,
to
I'd be
read
sick.
their current thoughts.
There's,
So if you need to know something in particular
something that
from someone,
happened
all you
that,
have to do is make them think about
I would like to know about something that happened, and I would have known earlier, and I would have been like, yo, I'm not even pissed, but it's like one of those what the fuck questions, you know? Like, why would you fucking do this? You know, it doesn't piss me off. I mean, a little bit, I guess, in a way. Just not like, you know, like the angriest shit in the world. It's just fucking dumb. Great.
Hang on. You mean to say that if someone lies
Look,
to
I'm
me,
gonna
that
be honest.
I will know?
I wouldn't always do it.
But
As
but
soon as I
that's-
expect
that's
something.
just incredible.
You still need to practice, though. There are also a few rules
You know, I really
need
wish
to
I
know
could-
that
oh.
govern this talent when used between ourselves.
Okay, what is it?
You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of
Oh, I
humans.
don't care.
But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourself will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another
But how
demon.
do we know which one's another demon?
Of courtesy. But
You know,
let's
like,
be clear. What is
like if the
most
person I'm talking
considered
about,
bad
if I was
form
able to do
is
that,
getting caught.
right?
So I would
What-
advise against
how would that
trying
go?
to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want.
I'm still pissed.
Just join me in my study.
I'm pissed about what I was just talking about a second ago, low-key, because it, like, was recent. Like, literally, I found out today. Thoughts reading. Each would cost 1 instance point. You can earn 1 back when it confronts an immunity. 3 back spoken vulnerary, and 3 back consuming Devil's Thorn. Yo, that's fucking sick.
Let's see what Mortimer's thinking about.
He is thinking he might not have been clear enough with you. When I told you not to try to read into Gregory or her experienced demons, it also applied to me, of course.
You can hear me think?
Of course I can. I can sense you. For the moment, your mind shines like 1,000 lights because you haven't yet mastered the art of concealment from the psyches of others. So, I give you a weapon, and the first thing you do is try to shoot me with it? If my intentions were evil, you would already be at my
No, I
mercy.
just wanted to see, because that was the only
very
option to
careful
use.
on whom you use the talent.
Jesus. Wait, what?
All right.
Apologize.
Please excuse me.
And don't ever apologize, my son. You are far above that from now on. Now go. One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from
But
me.
you guys were friends, why would... Unless you just found that out recently. Like maybe she didn't think about it, and so she didn't have it in her thoughts, but usually...
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
No, I'd rather not. There's something in this dining room. We weren't able to go in the dining room, so that was the problem. Or maybe we did. Oh, no, we did. Never mind what I just said. There's supposed to be a person in here that we can speak to, but I didn't know we were able to. What? Yes. What? Oh wait, no, he's dead. Is Godoy here? Because there is like a conversation to have with him, but I don't think he is. No, I'm not finding him. Well, I'm gonna go back then. Oh wait, he's right here. I'm like, where is he? Stupid.
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere. Was Mr. von Wollner able to help you?
Help me?
Yes. For your armillary sphere.
Oh, yes, that.
Louis, everything all right?
Yes. Excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you're here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A certain Al-Asif, something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis.
Well, there's nothing we can talk about. What? Hold up. This is Godoy, right? Ask for more.
Do you know who it is?
No, I thought so for a minute, but the name means nothing to me. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. Something tells me we shall find out soon enough, no?
Certainly. Is Al-Azif to participate in the conference?
That's what I was asking you. As von Wollner mentioned the arrival of this person just before the second conference.
Right.
Well, I must be leaving.
Use that for no reason. Yeah. Speaking to him didn't really help. Well, shit. Let's get to the wharf now. He's supposed to say something else, and he didn't. I don't know if it's because Peru is dead or what, because Peru is supposed to, like, interrupt the conversation. But it's kind of hard to do that when he's dead. Like, bruh. Like, bruh. He's dead. So it kind of like makes me wonder. Hold up. Fork over, you turn right, go to one of the steps you just descend by the chalice, and you'll find obtain the final coin. Wait, what? There's a coin up here. Hold up. What's that?
Devil's Thorn.
Thank you for that. There might be something over here. Nope.
I know it's a stair save.
Is that the final coin? How many coins do I have? What are those in the right corner? Lost coins to the manor? How many coins are there? Is there a way to see? Because, like, there should be a way to see. I got 30. It doesn't say how much that was actually there. Hold up. It says there's 55 coins. We could technically, you know... Oh. You see this? She's dead. Our quote-unquote mother is dead. We gotta persuade her not to shoot, but it's gonna be too late. So... It's okay, I guess, that she's dead. But how did Emily escape?
What are you doing here? You wouldn't have seen... Mother?
It's not actually your mother. So, I mean, it's kind of fine, to be honest. Like, if you were lied for your entire life because you were kidnapped, trust me.
No. She's
don't think
ruined
it's
my
the same.
life, Louis. I am sorry.
What were you thinking?
Emma meant everything to me. Your mother destroyed everything by shooting her. She was me, and I was her.
I needed to talk to her. She was going to tell me everything.
I am sorry. I did what Emma would have done.
Of course.
Dear God, I beg you, make him kill me. I've had enough of it all. I no longer have the strength.
Dude, hold her. Dude.
You're the one who killed Emma, not my mother.
And it wouldn't have happened if Sarah hadn't struck out at Emma first.
I just didn't know what to do.
Get out of here. Why have you always lied to me? Why didn't you ever tell me I was his son?
Dude, hold her. You guys have a relationship with each other, and the one thing. The one thing that you could have did was hug her. I would have. I'm gonna be straight up. Yeah, she might have killed the person I could have got answers for because you were kidnapped as a kid by her. Which, by the way, wouldn't that mean she... Wait. I don't know when this time era takes place, but something about Paris 17 something. And I don't know how old the character is, and I don't know how old Sarah was. But what if Sarah was a demon anyway? I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because she still kidnapped you. Why are you so pissed at fucking Emily? I know that I used the other one because I didn't want to, you know, say get out of my sight or anything. And then, you know, I wanted to hear her thoughts. And her thoughts didn't really... I don't know. I feel like if I was her, I would have held her. I was straight up. Like, sure, you might have killed the person that, like, you know, like, took care of me, basically. But at the same time, kidnapped me. I'm sorry. I'd rather be with the person that did not kidnap me than the person that kidnapped me. I'm just saying. So, like, I feel like it like, I don't even know how to, like, properly say it because it sounds weird either way. But, like, yeah, I'd fucking hold Emily even if Emily killed her. But, too late. It's because we took too much time talking to, Mortimer. Which... I guess sucks, but it's fine. Bruh. I am annoyed, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that kinda annoyed me not being able to do that. Just a little bit. Wait. So, like... Unworthy son.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies.
I mean, it's not really. You're not really. It's, I don't know.
Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That
Dude,
I have to learn.
I still hate how you can't do that. Like, I would have.
I age more slowly.
Straight up.
I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
Like, after everything, why don't you just fucking, like... It's good.
No, this is an advantage. I could get used to this pretty quickly, I think.
Damn it, what a mess. Come on.
Why,
Man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believe in, nothing holds true anymore.
There's another demon that could be looking at him right now, could be reading
I need
his
to find
thoughts.
some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute.
Jesus, bruv. Just saying. Emily probably killed herself because he didn't
Inferno
fucking
by
do
Dante.
anything, bruh.
Abandoned
Straight
hope,
up, I would've.
all golden
Okay.
elixir.
Golden elixir. I'm just trying to open shit that I didn't open before.
Great.
Honey.
Yeah, monsieur.
Alrighty. Already opened that. I mean, our father still could have lied to us. If
Sir
you think
Gregory?
about it. It's him. What?
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Still kind of pissed. How long have we been in existence? Is that a question we'll ask anyway? I don't know.
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
Why brothers and sisters?
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit.
It's a little
when we
weird.
first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has
I guess that
absolutely
makes
no
sense,
real
but-
importance. They're just bodies.
Not wrong. Are there any other families?
Well, tell me then.
Yes.
Are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Let us say no more. Why does Mortimer rebel?
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Is he jealous?
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
What do you mean?
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
I feel it. Because literally anything you say make me bored.
How long has our family been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
I don't think you should be
What
able
do
to
you
get
mean,
immunities
exactly?
for that.
Are you trying to get information from me?
I don't.
No, not at all. I was just wondering why that particular question seemed to disturb you.
Let us not insist then.
You're
You
lying.
yourself weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
I wasn't
see.
convinced by the answer.
There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true.
Something seemed off
You've
about
got some
that.
catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand. regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
After reading Emily's thoughts, I feel like you could have done something, but it just didn't give a shit. Like, it didn't matter.
And therefore, preserve humanity.
Oh, please
Monarchies
kill me. I didn't want to
simple
kill her.
and
Like, fuck that.
They enable us to inspire
What would
humanity
be the point?
efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
My father is right.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his
I don't know.
peers.
I
He
don't
uses
agree
up
with
an
that.
incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. On the other
In your
hand,
time era?
we
No,
are
but
when we plan ahead, we do it
nowadays,
for the
yeah.
long term.
Like, yeah, in the 1700s, totally would be extinct because humanity would kill themselves. You know, because we'd want more humans and then we'd kill ourselves because that makes sense.
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny,
Why did it
isn't
have to
it?
say depots in
It's
it?
all a
Or what the
question
fuck
of
word?
your point of view. From man's point of view, I can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature. From the demon's point of view, in other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
Excuse me.
What about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine
say
a
that
creature
again.
that dies without reaching the age of
Just in a
adulthood.
different way.
It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Is he in danger?
Are you suggesting he might be in danger?
Well, Louis, our father's patience is not limitless. If William ever does go too far, then yes, he will be in danger. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say,
and
then think it over very carefully.
I still want to speak
That's
to Emily
exactly
first,
what
'cause
I
we need to
intended to
see,
do.
like,
Thank you, Uncle.
if she's still
Don't
alive,
mention
she didn't
it.
kill herself.
If I've been able to help
Because,
you
like,
anyway.
what we said,
Go
I mean,
now.
what she was thinking was she wanted me to kill her. Like, the fuck? So, like, by chance and by, you know, like, just, like, possibility, I guess. Why did I spawn here?
Huh, that's me.
Oh, that is my room.
Monsignor, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
In the wheel. Hold up. Where is her room? Is it here? No. Von Woolner's. Is it on the side? What? Godoy's room. Wait, where's, is it Hillsborough? Hillsborough? I don't even remember. Peruse, Bonaparte. Yeah, I think it's Hillsborough. Hillsborough. I can't fucking say the name. Right? I think so.
Duke Manuel Godoy. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Yes.
Emily, can I come in?
No, it's not a good time. Not right now. Leave me alone.
I can tell from your voice that there's something wrong. Let me in. We have to talk, Emily.
I said no, goddamn you.
don't want her to be, you know. This isn't even in the guide, but I want to do it.
You've been drinking.
Why aren't I
Okay,
surprised?
Do you think you'll find the solution in
Dude,
alcohol?
really?
Get out of here, Louis.
Come on,
I told
Louis.
you not to come in.
She'll pay one day? No! What the fuck, Louis? She killed somebody that kidnapped you when you were a kid. I get it. You know, you got feelings. But, like, at the same time, she did kidnap you as a kid. Like, bruh. Like, you'd expect, since he got in close to Emily, that he would have feelings and there should be, like, a third option or something, but nope. There is not. How far will her anger go?
First your sister, now my mother?
No,
How
not
far
like
will
that.
your anger go?
Do you really think I'm not suffering? You
Maybe we
know
shouldn't get in
nothing.
here. I just
you
thought we could-
understand nothing.
Because
On
you
the
wanted
contrary,
to die, so, like,
everything
you know.
that goes on in here is much bigger than you and me. You made your choices.
Doesn't that hate having
and
not
now
full
you're going
amount
to
of
have to
options,
take
like-
responsibility for them. Look, I must tell you something important. Emily, listen to me.
I'm fed up with talking.
It's about what's happening here. It's about Mortimer and Holm.
I know they are demons.
That's not all.
Go on.
I'm one of them, Emily. I'm a demon too.
I know.
But how?
Sir Gregory stopped by to tell me. He wanted to bid me a welcome.
I don't understand.
Welcome to the family.
You? You're his daughter?
Mortimer's daughter, Louis.
What?
What? They had... But they... Is this Game of Thrones? Incest? Like, what the fuck? I fucking, I don't know what to say. Okay, then she knew that, didn't she? She knew that when they had, that's fucked up. Like, that's even more fucked up that if they didn't, if she knew and he didn't. Like, it's more fucked up that way than if they both knew in a way. Just because, like, it's like a double cross, it's like a double-edged sword. Like, what, like, if he knew, what did they both do? But what did, you know what I mean? Like, how, what the fuck?
No, that's not possible.
So, we have...
We are brother and sister?
This is too much, Louis. Much too much for me, Louis. I can't look myself in the mirror. I should never have spent the night with...
But
I
you
was
didn't
attracted
know.
to you from the moment we first spoke on the boat. And now I understand why. Do you realize what that means? I'm a monster.
I kind of want to just go play into it now at this point.
As well. When I think of my feelings for you,
that feeling, it hurts all of a sudden.
She's there. I can feel her inside me. She's trying to read my thoughts. Emily, don't do that. Get out of my mind, please. Let me remind you that it's forbidden between demons.
Sorry, Louis. I didn't want to.
I have a sister.
It's very strange for me too. A sister for a brother.
Yes.
That's not even the worst part.
I must get some rest. I must ask you to leave me now.
All right, but don't finish that bottle.
Don't start now. I would like to get some sleep.
I'll be leaving you then. Thank you, Emily.
Damn, she thick. The fuck? So, like, this... This is Game of Thrones all over again, no cap. Like, in a way. Just, like, in a total, like story different-wise, but, like a character base-wise, little, similar to a point. I can't believe it. Like the one thing I didn't expect to exist exists. I really wasn't expecting it. That was the most. That had to be the most like plot twist I've ever like gotten in a while. Like, what the fuck? Let's speak to Washington.
Busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
And yourself, anything though?
Well, Mr. Godoy heard that we are expecting a last-minute guest.
Pardon?
Yes, a certain Al-Azif.
Strange. Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I might as well not hang out here any longer, if he has nothing to say. Me neither.
He must have misunderstood. The conference has started. Godoy is a little too used to court intrigue, if you ask me.
I agree with you. Well, nevertheless, I hope I have distracted you a little.
Yes, thank you, Louis. I don't need much. And don't hesitate if you ever do have any news.
I won't, Mr. President.
I still am very, very confused about that plot twist we got. I was not expecting that. I thought she knew at first. I was like, wait, what? Like, it was worse than I thought. I, like, instantly, as soon as I heard about it, I fucking, like, blanked out. Like, I was like, what the fuck? But it's just not their fault, really. But it's just, like, kinda. And not really at all. I didn't expect, you know, what happened to happen, and it did happen. I was like, wow, okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Louis.
The only problem is, even though she killed my quote-unquote mother, who wasn't my mother, was actually somebody that kidnapped me after impaling my actual mother and killing her, which, by the way, doesn't make sense. Why would you have, like, why would you even, like, what? Why would you even care about her if she took you and kidnapped you and killed your own mother? Like, why? How does that make sense? Do you know what feelings you would have inside you that, like, that hate you would have against her in a way? It's like, oh, I never really knew my actual mother because you killed her. Isn't that a little concerning? Isn't that, like, a questionable thing? And then once I mean, there's a possibility that she doesn't die, but we didn't get that, unfortunately. But so she does die in my sequence, and for some reason, you know, it was Emily who killed her, and then Emily's response to it all is just, sorry. Even though I killed my own sister, I blamed it on your mother. Like, let's slow down. I guess to a point I do. Just very fucking confusing. And then, like, all of a sudden we're talking shit to Emily because she killed the person that kidnapped us and killed our own mother. Like, why do you hate the person that did that? I get it, you want answers, but you could have got answers from anybody at that point.
You've made the right choice. You must have been disappointed not to have been able to speak to Sarah one last time. I would have liked her to tell you herself.
Well, I guess I'll never know now.
True. Even so, there is one more thing I haven't told you about her. Sarah was my daughter.
Wait, you weren't lying?
But why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
I'm gonna be for real. I feel like I'd be relieved. Like, I got this power that I didn't have before and all this other shit. So, you know, like, but then at the same time, for what happened between him and Emily, I don't know. It's like a middle ground. I'm just gonna say
at peace, really. Oddly enough, I understand things that have happened to me better now.
Wait, I think that's what
could be more normal.
Yeah.
It may have been a bit brutal, But you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
Spoke to me about you, spoke to me about your father, he's worried about you. Change subjects. Why would we not tell
Not
him the
much.
truth?
He bid me welcome to the family, that's all.
Louis, Gregory is my brother. Always has been. And he never goes anywhere to say or do not much. He must have told you that he's worried about me.
Why didn't we just tell
that
him
he
that?
wants to be there for
Like,
you,
why did they tell me
and
to-
that you want to
Why
be
did the guy
wary
tell
of
me to
him?
say that if I could
Yes,
have
something
said
like that.
Like, why didn't you just tell me I could do this? Why
I think
was
he's
there
worried
like...
about you.
I'm so
Worried?
annoyed. Oh, we get a character trait, that's
just
why.
like him. You
And
know,
a
in a
talent.
family like ours, we all have a role to play. And his is to worry about everyone else. Let me reassure you, there's no reason for him to worry about me.
Oh, okay. What do you say? And you haven't answered my question. Wait, what? That's not even the question. Yeah, not even in regards to your
Like
father.
the relationship with your father, for example.
It's sometimes complicated, I must admit. I like to understand things, even if it means thinking outside the box. In fact, that's a character trait that you seem to have inherited.
Yes, but that was not really inherited. That was.
You
really
haven't
from
answered about your
Sarah.
father.
What did I tell you?
Growing
You are
up,
too
or
curious, my
taking
son.
care of me until I was like
Let
older.
time do its work. I don't
When
impose
she said
anything
think
on anyone.
compassional and opening.
I'm
I
just
guess that-
following my own path.
I feel like
where
that's
does
such
it
a
lead?
thing that people say.
I
anyway.
suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people
Twitter
will
actually
turn
work?
against us, just as they have in
Why
the
do you do
past.
this to me,
Each
Twitter?
time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them
fuck?
a free choice, Louis.
Why did I get that notification that late? The fuck? Jesus, phone. Is that his project?
So that's your project.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man.
Yeah.
Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best
That's what
way
you
of
think.
getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea.
around.
For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is
Hold
there
up.
than his own freedom?
I'm just putting my thing on my headset on the.
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Speak about slavery.
What obscurantism?
That's not the one.
By
I looked up.
harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now. Locked up, time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives, as they really are, without any moral judgment.
Then why are you bringing up things that don't even exist? Like what? What's the point of that? That shouldn't even exist, but then talks about like there shouldn't be any moral judgment. That doesn't make much sense.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade,
Like,
for
aren't you
example.
judging by saying
It's an
that?
archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as workforce.
I just don't trust him. Let us say no more.
But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them.
Exactly.
If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species.
Can we
I've
stop
been
calling them
searching for
demons?
centuries
They're
trying
not
to
really
find a way to
demons, it's just a
explain the
word.
reason of our
We're
existence.
considered it, but we're not.
But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are?
It's still manipulation.
I see your point.
Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project.
You know, I
To
thought I
make
liked this
happen,
guy, but I don't know.
I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides.
You're going to use your powers to alter the votes?
The real game is about to begin, Louis. Up till now, the guests have been sizing each other up. From now on, it's time for Gregory and myself to play.
And me,
as well as you yourself. Now, here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes. You're going to enter his mind and take control.
Why does that
You're
not
going
sound?
to influence his make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaget had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions.
Why does it
But
feel
be
like I'm
careful.
being manipulated in
In order
this
to
case
protect
now?
himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaget's hand
Think about
tattooed
it.
with a symbol
Home
to be sure
wants
of his
peace.
identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand.
This
Once
guy
it's
wants
written up,
war, but also
just
wants
bring it back to
humanity
me,
to advance.
and I'll send it off immediately.
All right.
I mean,
I'll
obviously,
take care of it.
in order to have peace, to be honest, you need war. Because there's never gonna be a one-sided thing. There's always gonna be a bunch of different sides, and there's not really a way to win.
I'll keep it
Because
for
no
later.
matter what, there's gonna be another side to fight. So technically, peace is not possible. If you really think about it. So we gotta go to Piagi's room. Wait, did we just pass it? Never mind. That's... Actually, I think... Wait. Yeah, it's over here. Let's go back. But... it's weird. Okay, so we gotta go to this corner, yeah.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Is it this corner, right? No.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Thought it was at the end. We still don't know what's in that corner building. Like that corner room next to this room we just entered in Piaggi's or whatever. I kind of want to know. I'm guessing whoever the last person, like the last guest to this place, whoever it is probably the one that takes that room.
Ah, well.
But it's not even a
Louis,
room, really.
What brings you back to my
From what
chambers?
we can see.
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence.
But the Holy Lance...
I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lance.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people. You are searching for another Holy Grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Does it annoy you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence.
I can feel it coming. It's working.
What insolence? Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis. May God keep me from such ambition.
Right. Let me in, Your Eminence.
Why?
How do I feel?
I've done it.
You know how weird that was?
Done it. Damn it. He was right.
You know how weird it was just to go in
crazy.
his
I can't believe it.
body or whatever.
Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me. Right. Well, it's time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
It says choose the contents of the letter. But then it says write a secret code.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust.
Do I need to discredit someone? Is it discredit both?
It even appears that Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory both have access to obscure, superior forces to help them reach their ends. I think the Papal States, for the sake of their own preservation, ought to condemn this practice of conferences in the future.
Write a secret code.
There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they
Could I have
always
Garmlight
write
water?
under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write
Why?
one for today's date.
That'd
Now,
be the
ideally,
waste.
it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
Do without the code. Why would I want to do that?
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a
I feel like
connection
that one
between
should
the
be
letter of
fine.
the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle.
I think I'd rather use 2 than actually be using 0 somehow. But then it says right there there's an immunity.
Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code.
I don't understand.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Wait, 2101. 01 is the middle one, which has an H, but there's these two don't help then. This one says change the last letter. Last letter is F, and that would go with. Wait. Should be a G. Wait, no, because the C is a G. I'm so confused, dude. I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna have to use that bottom right. Wait, it won't let me go to the bottom. It won't let me. What the fuck? What is it? It should just tell me. Like, I don't think you should make me use Carmelite water. First off, I don't have Carmelite water right now for some reason. Don't actually know why. Yeah, but we can't go to the bottom. That was a waste. That sucks. Start again from the beginning. Is that an option? No, it's not. Why are you not letting me? Why is it not letting me do it? I don't understand. I don't know what the fucking option is. If okay, this guide is not helpful at all. Hold up. The council. Let me look it up. Oh, the caps lock was on. The council. AE. Because technically, those three should be able to give me the actual, wow, well, that didn't help. I don't give a shit about vehicle goddamn registration. Like, what the fuck? So, is this the same website that I'm using? Because I don't want to, yeah, no, it's not. Click on that one. So, what? That's episode 1. I don't give a shit about episode 1 right now. Like, come on. What episode is this for? Oh, wait, this is episode 4 right there. I didn't see that at first. I don't like this, this story part at all, to be honest. Let's recap the blah blah blah. Yes, we've gotten thought reading. We're getting there. Forging the letter. Okay, so you have to. What? So demons like the man surround people's head. What exactly? What Mortimer asked of Lewis, he's to take control of Yagi or forge a report. Blah blah blah. We chose the third option. Yes, we chose both. Do to lend credibility to Lewis. Lewis has to encode the date. Use a specific code. The key to the code is tattooed into the palm of the hand, which we do see. To crack you have to match letters, but actually I'd rather believe you have to match letters to the numbers only to get started. The rest is counting stars, yes indeed, to decorate the edge of the tattoo. Yeah, but why does that matter? The fuck? Example is encoded. I don't give a shit about the example, just tell me the answer. Now the date Lewis has to encode is 24/01 1790 AFF. But how do we know? How do we know which one is AFF? Oh, but there's no A here when I selected that. Did I not select that one? Yeah, we did. Okay. So the resulting code is this. Okay.
Today the date is 24/01 1793.
You don't need to read that out loud, dude. No cap.
Today the date is 24/01 1793. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Wait, I hope it is the correct one. Don't tell me that's not the correct one. Bro. And the comments are closed on this. Ah, what I got a feeling now.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
It might be wrong, but whatever. If it's wrong, this guide's dumb, but you know. So we got D and then EI.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
I just didn't want to figure that out myself. That would have took a lot longer. And
today is the 24/01/1793.
That's it. And then after we do that, choose a stamp. And then the stamp in the middle. And then just use this one. Finish the letter. Could you imagine if you forgot the fucking code? And they were like, oh, what was the code again? I would get fucking annoying, dude.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on here, Piaggi?
Hold up.
Calm down now. Monsieur de Richet came to see me because he was having anxiety attacks and wanted something to help him relax. I'm afraid I've been a little heavy-handed.
You can say that again.
I was about to fail him. Would you care to go?
There he is. And there he stays. It's the perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him.
No, listen, my son. This is all getting out of hand.
Hogwash! I don't trust him in the slightest.
Why not?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ugh, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know? Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up?
He's a demon.
If you don't want to get your hands dirty,
but I don't think he's a good
just
one.
turn away and leave everything to me.
Or else you would
This
know.
is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides.
Committing a crime in my room is out of the question. Think, it will all be on our heads. No doubt about it. I refuse to run the risk.
Right.
Monsieur von Von, I always act in the best interest of all. I assure you.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
You must have lost your mind to want to take such an extreme course of action.
No one's asking you to help me do it.
You can't attack him without running the risk of
I don't have
jeopardizing
any
the
fucking
conference.
Conlight Waters
Sir
or
Gregory
anything.
has the edge.
There might be someone in this room.
Gregory will never forgive you.
Very well, Piaggi, you win.
I refuse to let you do the first thing that comes into your head.
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get back into my body. Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the Red Salon.
We actually already did what it says that we can do. Basically, it tells me how... Wait, where's Emily's room? Right here, okay. It's this way, right? Oh. Yeah. Basically, it tells you that, you know, to go to Emily's room and do what I already did. So I guess it doesn't matter which way I did it, but, you know, it just annoyed me. Wait, can we still go in?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
No, it's locked now. It's just questionable, you know? Everything that happened. I just... Oh. Collector's coins, damn. There should be a way to collect all 55, but I don't know where it is. And, like, looking for every single
Fall of the
collecting
Damned
coin
by Rubens.
would take
The man
a
who cannot
long
achieve
time.
the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Dining room is this way. I just wanted to see if there's anything else in this area. Yeah, so they tell me to do something else, but I didn't do that. Just saying this. I was just like, might as well play with it, because, I mean, it's in the game, so it happened. Oh well. But then again, it might be a better thing. Oh, I don't know how to feel about what's about to happen, though. Yeah, something's about to happen that I already did, so that's amazing. So much shit that I already did, just like, bruh.
Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe.
So, Louis, what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit that the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
I had to do it twice.
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try,
I mean...
well, it took me 3 goes. But you did it. Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade
Be
will
honest,
soon be
it's not
torn
wrong, but
asunder.
I have to...
Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
What place is that?
At the end of a leash, like all the others.
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and
Weird that that guy wants peace, but then
crying
this
out
guy
loud.
doesn't.
His whole system has become out.
Mortimer doesn't want
too old
peace
to see
because
it. He will lead us
he
to our
wanted
demise.
war with the
Here he
French.
goes with another of his grand
But-
speeches. William has always been fond of...
Okay, so he wants war with the French, but then says he wants peace and he doesn't want people to be controlled, so that he wants humans to advance in technology, etc. And like ideas and ideologies and all this other shit. But then like he himself wants war. Like it's pushing it back for the rest of the humans. I don't know. Sorry, I
Aging
don't
big
like it.
scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to take it one step too far.
How dare you?
You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William. When will you learn?
What? This guy's weird.
It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
You came here to warn me, sir.
No, to advise you.
Advise me against my father. Why?
I think you are capable of deciding for...
You haven't answered my question. Why warn me against my father? What are you afraid he will do to me?
Well, I wouldn't want him to lead you into... I don't know what absurd adventure in which...
You act as though I were in danger.
I agree with Louis, Gregory. You're trying to pass me off as a villain about to devour him.
That's not funny, William. I won't let him follow you.
You see, Louis? Gregory came here to make you change your mind.
I won't let him follow you.
It's time for things to change.
Says that I need to make my own
I acknowledge
choices.
Father has done many good things for humanity. But his time is over. And now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary.
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis,
you already lied to me, then.
You're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
There you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now. If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your...
He wants me to choose, but he wants me to choose his, obviously. He doesn't want me to have free will. So, like, yes, you're giving me liberty, but he's not really actually wanting me to choose. Like, he wants me to choose him, yes, but he's not giving me the option to actually want to choose either or.
Oh, Father.
In a way.
That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I better think it over very carefully.
Yeah, think it over, even though they can hear your thoughts.
Do I embrace my demon nature and
like,
take
what's
my
the
place
point?
on the chessboard?
Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
I am a demon.
It's useless trying to resist my true nature. I'm a demon. May as well accept it. The sooner the better. Even if I continue to live as a human, all my friends and acquaintances will inevitably end up dying. And I'll be left on my own. Forever.
That's why. Not really. You can just marry a demon.
I have to behave like one. The sooner,
just need to find one.
Better.
Because you can't marry Emily. Not anymore.
What do you choose, Louis?
I mean, I guess you still could, because Emily's older, so technically they wouldn't be siblings, would they? I mean, I guess, yeah, they're still... I don't know.
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please, don't take offense, but I just can't turn my back on him.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
I feel like we would already be thinking about that.
Follow me. It's time for us to get ready.
I feel like he knows already a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why?
Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is?
You.
My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to
Wait.
begin. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
Oh, thank you. I was wondering when that was happening. I was like, what? You gonna push me into this, huh? You gonna push me into this? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? So like, I mean, I guess that one should have worked before, but it's kind of too late for that. Oh, we don't have 3. Damn it. It's okay. It's okay. So, we'll start the next chapter tomorrow sometime. I don't know. I was gonna hop on COD, but now that like I've played it, I'm not feeling up to it, so I'm just gonna end stream for now. But if you are watching this on YouTube, hit that like and sub button, and check the description for like my links to my merch, my sponsors, and my Twitch channel in order to follow my Twitch if you want to, and it would mean a lot. You can also follow my Twitter and everything else in there. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So thank you for watching. And yeah, peace out and have a good night. Peace.